right. Well, welcome back to the podcast. We're here again for another Snitching Hour, and it is a code red in here, so you can see, because we're about to talk about some very hot, very serious news, and I'm going to spin you a yarn, Amy. Are
I
you
am
ready?
so excited because I have no idea what's going on. All I heard was 2 words. That's all. So I'm excited. I'm ready.
Yeah. And one of those words we're going to have to figure this out because this is supposed to be a family-friendly podcast, and one of the words you've heard we can't say on here then, so this is going to be interesting.
You can say
But
crapper? Or
yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
That'll work. We'll go with that. Okay, so I want you guys to imagine you're walking down a road again. Not the country road. Not like last time. If you didn't go listen to last time's podcast where we talked
You're
about
missing out.
country stuff. But imagine you're on a dark, industrious road in the middle of an urban city. You're taking a walk. It's night. It's safe there. You're strolling down the street. You're wearing your high-heeled boots so it like click-clacks on the sidewalk. And then one time it doesn't click-clack. You take a step and it squishes. Now, if you're wondering, yes, this is the second episode where we're talking about poop on the street.
We love poop.
But this is different this time, you guys. We're going to talk today about the Duluth crapper.
I am so I I have no idea what this is about. I haven't read anything, so
good.
And not to triangulate ourselves, but this is only like an hour and a half from me.
Yeah, this is close. Actually, in fact, I feel kind of guilty because my sister is wanting to guest star on the podcast and she lives in Duluth. But we're gonna have to work something out with our follow-up on the Duluth crapper. Because I could not, or I forgot to arrange with her about whether she was going to come on and talk to us about this. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
That wasn't on purpose, I promise.
Oh, wow.
But yes, believe it or not, in Duluth, Minnesota, which is like this industrial city up on the hills near Lake Superior, is a legendary figure who has appeared just here in October. So like right now it's October 21st. But this has started this October 2025. There is someone going around with a social media TikTok presence calling themselves the Duluth pooper. Inappropriate. Thank you, babe.
Ooh, babe.
So, so a little bit of background about Duluth. It is like an industrial kind of old-fashioned town. Not really a town. It's actually like a city. It is the third biggest city in Minnesota, and it is like the most up north out of all of them. It's like a couple hours away from you, Amy. Well, you said like 1 and something. It's like a bunch of hours away from me, which is a crime because my sister lives there and I can't visit her.
Well, you can visit me on the way to visit her. Where I'm in between. Wait, it's the third. It's the third biggest city. What's the second?
I think it goes St. Paul, Minneapolis, then Duluth.
Oh, I always forget. I always consider Minneapolis
like one giant city,
the
right?
cities. So I was like, wait, there's another one? That's scary.
It's just the cities.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's like on the Iron Range, and it was where they would do a lot of transporting from mining. So imagine this really old place where there's a lot of really industrial architecture, a lot of the really old fancy houses, and it's got like a lot of colleges. It's kind of become a little bit of a college town. It's a little bit rough. Not that anyone from Europe would listen to our podcast, but it's like the American equivalent of like Liverpool. And there's a guy running around pooping there.
So is this guy, do we know anything about this guy? Like, is he from there? Or is he?
We don't know a thing.
So he creates this TikTok and
he does.
Okay, I'm so confused right now.
Let me give
Okay,
you the story to this.
okay.
I'm scrolling on Facebook and like I don't know, I'm probably on the toilet. I don't know if I was, but you know how it goes.
Yeah.
And I'm scrolling and then I see this like post that says the Duluth Monitor. And I was like, "Oh, well my sister's from Duluth." So I pause and I read the post and it's talking about this guy who's going around town on his TikTok channel, and there's no videos of him.
Okay.
It's literally just him filming the poop and then filming where he is and
Oh.
saying like the Duluth pooper strikes again.
Is- And I'm
And
assuming
so
it's human poop, like his own. It's not a dog he has with him or anything.
I don't claim to be like really good at identifying poop,
Oh,
but
I
it
don't.
looks human in the videos. Like far be it for me to like be the final say on what is and isn't human poop,
Do
but
we? So how many followers is this person still up and going? Like,
yes. So here's the thing. His first video was like that from what I could date, and it's all on TikTok, is in like early October. And he was by the lift bridge, like the famous lift bridge that everyone goes to see in Duluth. And it
mhm.
said the Duluth Crappers first strike. And it had like a creepy audio that was like, sometimes it sets my teeth on edge. Other times it helps me control the chaos.
Wait. Okay.
So, and you gotta understand, I recorded like, and my record, I mean, like I typed out, here were the top comments that I found on the video at the time. The first comment that was on there was just said, "Oh hell no," like fully uppercase hell, he doubles hockey sticks.
Oh.
And then the second like top comment that showed up was just a picture of a spray bottle and someone had typed out in like all lowercase no.
Oh.
Uh, so from there, there's been like I think 5 other videos. There is the second strike, which was at the University of Minnesota Duluth on campus. It is on the football field, but here's the secret to this one.
Hmm.
We don't know if the Duluth pooper actually pooped there because this time he did not film the poop.
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to process the whole every has there been you know, a a pooper somewhere else in the country? Like, or is this the first like was there a Sacramento pooper or whatever? Well, obviously
That's a
Sacramento is
good
full of that, but
question.
I was just yeah, is this guy so
I'd imagine there are other poopers out there, but like I didn't really think to research, but that would have been good.
oh
I
my
should have looked
gosh.
into
It's
that.
okay.
Uh,
Oh.
but he's supposedly pooped on the University of Minnesota Duluth's football field. We then have a third location, which I did talk to my sister, and she can confirm she saw the
Oh
video
my
and
god.
told me that he pooped at the Miller Hill Mall in the parking like,
That
the parking
what?
area, which she
Do
lived close to, so she
mhm.
was like, "He struck near me."
Wait, so and I was just there not that long ago.
No way.
Um,
Did you step
no.
in any poop?
So I'm just so like how is this like are the videos up? Doesn't that like, violate any guidelines or anything?
I'm sure it does. Like, I'm sure if we were famous enough to have viewers and YouTube care about us, we would be destroyed just for saying poop too much. Like,
Probably. Yeah.
I have to imagine that there's some community guideline that says that you're not supposed to just film your own
Yeah.
doo-doo.
And nobody doo-doo. Is somebody like getting this guy in trouble or like is there any nothing's happening yet, like he's still on the loose.
Yeah. The stool is loose. No,
I
but
I'm so glad I don't have TikTok, but I also kind of want to look.
oh, I know, right? I did go and watch all the videos for this research. Granted, there's only a
Research.
couple,
For
but,
research.
I got done and I was talking with my husband and like, trying to say some of the stuff you're trying to say describing, like, poop is just ridiculous, but what I was trying to note to him is that, like, there was a lot of, like, wet spots on the pavement
Mm.
around the poop, which implies that it would be, like, soft, and so my theory
Oh.
was it would be too hard to, like, transport the whole, like, log of poop to then, like, drop it there, so it's likely that someone is actually, like, pooping there, but then you think, "How did no one just see someone, like, squat and go?"
I've seen some video. Like, have you ever seen like some um there was like some surveillance footage of a lady like squatted down really fast and then like stood up and walked away. Like if you gotta go, you gotta go. Like
My
but
experiences are never that, like, seamless.
so I'm sure your husband's the same way because all guys are the same. They spend an hour in the bathroom. I will go in and go out a minute and I'm like he's like, what'd you do in there? I was like, I pooped. And he's like, no, you didn't. There's no way you could poop in that minute. Maybe I'm the Duluth pooper. I'm just kidding.
This
I
whole
am not.
you wrote in the entire thing, you just
I
mysteriously,
just
like,
wanted some
set
podcast.
it in motion.
I just wanted some, entertainment for our podcast. Get this out here,
This whole thing is faked by you.
We're gonna have to put like viewers discretion in the beginning because some people might not want to hear about soft stools that have wet spots around it.
Well, and the amount of times that we are saying the words
Poop,
poop, crap,
crap.
doo-doo, anything, excrement, you name it. But here's the thing, it just continues to get
Okay.
worse
Okay.
because now that the Duluth pooper is still at large, but here's the crazy thing. There's a response to this.
Ooh.
The Duluth pooper does not go unchallenged. There is now, in response to the Duluth pooper, a
Mhm.
Duluth vigilante.
Okay.
So there is I'm just gonna spoil it. There's a group of young men, and you can tell they're young men because they have that like alpaca broccoli haircut.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. Yeah. Okay.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
But they run around in black morph bodysuits and climb on things. And they're just climbing things. Like they climbed up one of those like industrial cranes that's insanely
Ooh.
tall and took videos and photos up there. They like St. Scholastica is one of the
Mhm.
schools. Actually, my sister went there. Shout out to St. Scholastica and to my sister. They like climbed
Just
to the top of one of the buildings and were like sitting on like the cross at the top of the building.
oh my gosh.
Nobody knows how they got there. So, and it's just videos of them, and so they're wearing these black morph suits, and they're wearing like Spider-Man masks. There's a Deadpool mask, all sorts of things. And then about partway through, they add a cape, which literally just looks like a cheap, like Harry Potter robe from Spirit Halloween.
Mhm.
And they're just running around, and they're challenging like the Duluth pooper. And the lore gets even deeper, Amy,
Oh
because
my gosh.
on one of the videos, actually the fourth video that the vigilantes posted in the comments, or no, not it's in on the comments. I'm mixing things up. I gotta make sure I read my notes. The fourth video that they post on their account is of them like screenshotting their followers, and one of the followers is the UMD peer. Again, inappropriate word for peeing.
Yeah. What?
And it says, "We will get the UMD peer." So there's a pooper, there's a peer. And in case you were wondering, there is also a UMD gooner.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
What?
to be fair, the gooner is not actually gooning. It is just him like spraying lotion onto things, but
Oh,
still
ew. That's
horrific.
weird. Okay, I don't like that. I mean, the poop I can handle, but
You have
so
kids.
yeah.
That's normal.
Oh, I have kids, so I know that Desitin, Desitin, that gets so stuck into things. We should start the Duluth Desitiners because just kidding, I'm not going to start anything, but have you ever handled Desitin?
No.
It
What
is
is that?
the stickiest. It's white. It's just like butt cream. Sorry, but
Oh.
but it gets the kid. One time I went in and one of my kids had it just all over their face, the bed, everywhere, and I'm
Oh,
not kidding. Like this stuff
no.
does not come out. Oh, anyway, sorry, going off topic, but man. So what else is there, Kate?
Thankfully, that's all I could find
Oh
for people
man.
around UMD and Greater Duluth, like leaving bodily excrements
Oh, that's
around.
disgusting.
I
And
know.
I'm a disgusting person, so for me
You are.
hey. So I don't know did I already ask how many followers this person has? Or
I think they've got like hundreds to thousands. I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember how
that's
many
okay. Oh my
followers they have.
gosh.
But sad news, the Duluth vigilantes, the police did find them and talk to them, and they're not supposed to climb things anymore and like do that. But literally, there is the Duluth Monitor post that I saw about the Duluth pooper said that like outlined how in response to the Duluth pooper, the vigilantes were just climbing up on top of buildings and standing there, and citizens had reported a decrease in crime and increase in feelings of safety because of some guy in like a black morph suit that's probably showing like way too much, where his like broccoli hair is like sticking like molding it in like the most ridiculous costume you've ever seen is just standing on top of a building in our Minnesotan like podunk towns
Oh my
and
god.
like stopping crime.
It's like we need to make one of those spotlight things like with a broccoli kid head on it. I mean, I don't know why. Oh, that's right.
Do you know Larry Boy?
Yeah,
Isn't
that's what
there
I was
like
thinking.
like with Junior the
I know what I'm gonna make for
somebody
I'm gonna know. Okay.
please.
I know what I'm making for our cover photo.
Good.
Oh.
Oh. So on October 7th, um the vigilante posted a video saying it's been real quiet since they showed up, and the Duluth pooper did respond saying not for long. So who knows how long the peace will last.
Oh my gosh.
I hate to say it though, but because it's like a bodily function, the Duluth pooper, it's real hard to pick a fight with multiple vigilantes when like your weapon relies on how much your bowels can do in a day.
Mhm.
So he's
Yeah.
either going to have to recruit a lot more or he's going to have to have a lot of dairy.
Or just was the last one at the mall? Or
I don't think so. Do I have a
oh,
note?
okay. No, it's okay.
The last one was that I saw was Anger Tower, which like is up on the hill overlooking the city.
Okay.
So he has the high ground.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say if it was at the one at the mall probably didn't get caught if you went to Five Guys first. Five Guys and Fries or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That's some
Mm-hmm.
greasy poop right there.
That might explain why it was so liquidy.
Gross. Oh,
Ugh.
I'm okay.
So, to summarize this whole thing, what we currently know is that the Duluth pooper remains at large. The Duluth vigilantes are in true Batman function. They are repressed by the police, but supported by the public. um, and the police know their government names, so we could demand an expose.
Oh my
So the
god.
question is, who's winning?
I would love if anybody involved in this crisis would comment on our video and
Yes. Oh my goodness.
start a war in our comments if you need to. But
We need more details. We
yes, we
need
need
more
more
than my shoddy research can provide. I need someone who has been a victim to give a victim impact statement. I need someone who knows the secret identities of the real life Veggie Tales, the real life Junior and Larry boy currently keeping our Duluth safe. Any answers you have,
Oh my goodness.
please. The fact that it like actually has an effect, which I know they say like just feeling like you're being observed helps, but the very fact that like there's just a guy in a bodysuit standing here on the roof and it's probably some college student
Yeah.
who's like studying business.
It's so funny, man.
By day he's like in his class telling his professor that his 8th grandparent has died, and then he's like running out the door and like wiggling on this bodysuit and putting on like a snuggie for a
Oh
cape,
my gosh.
running out to go stop someone from pooping on the lawn.
Oh man, I don't have like I said, I don't have TikTok, but I need to go on Richard's, my husband's TikTok, and like get down. I would need to figure out how I'm going to illustrate our thumbnail.
Mhm. Yeah, you're gonna have to have it in your search history like I do.
Oh my gosh, our poor
Uh,
husbands are like, well,
I know, right?
that's been a lot of poop lately. I mean, this is last weekend was clean poop, but
We were talking about biodegradable horse poop.
yeah,
That was better.
yeah,
This time it's not that great. This
yeah,
time it's a biohazard.
yeah. Oh, so gross. Yuck. When it comes to poop, I can handle like cleaning up dog poop. I worked at a kennel, whatever. The horse poop, I can eat after I accidentally touch it. But human poop, I don't even like to think about it. That's just gross.
I know, right? Yeah, here we are having like a whole episode on it.
I always say
Yes,
that, but
please, if anyone knows anything, we desperately want insider info, and I'll try and make sure Annie can come next time, and we'll see
I would.
what it's really like
Uh,
from a Duluth resident.
yes, I would love to get my video equipment and go out there and interview. That makes
Let's should we go to
so
Duluth and visit
Let's
Annie and
do
just
it.
go
Let's
and
we
talk
have
to people on
to.
the street?
I got microphones and stuff to like so we have to do this, Kate.
Okay, let's
Seriously.
do it.
Okay.
Let's
I know
seriously,
you're
I'm
busy,
so
but we're
down.
gonna do it. Okay.
All right, we'll find a weekend. I'll talk to Annie about a good time.
Well, yes, this was the snitching less than a half hour, but
Yeah, we were efficient today.
yes, I don't think I'll have a lot of editing to have to do. So
I know. We're so good there. We did so good.
yeah.
But yeah, so when you're going to bed tonight, just say a prayer for the people in Duluth because
Oh, it's
who
already a
knows
gross
what they're
enough
stepping
town.
in.
I hate that city the way it is. So that just
Really?
I do not like Duluth. I'm sorry to all the you guys can hate on me all you want. I just don't like you guys. Just kidding. I don't.
I'm
It's not
curious though, why don't you like it?
because I grew up going. The camp we participated in.
Oh, yes.
A
Okay.
lot of the
Now that's a backstory.
yeah, maybe we have to, but like yeah, it's that, and then just I don't know. I just think it's a gross city. I'm sorry. I'm just a low little farm girl. Okay.
You're such a hater.
So that's it. You know what? You know.
That's all right. It's been good to see y'all. We'll see you next time. Hopefully with something that's not about poop.
Hopefully, because now I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat the rest of my supper now. But
I'm gonna start eating mine.
ooh.